Welcome to Urban Knife Guy, where we explore the urban knife style and jungle survival. Today we're going to have a look at my knife sharpening kits and gear. I'm not a professional knife sharpener or an expert in any way, but I do my own sharpening. These are my tools as a hobbyist or weekend warrior. First, if you watch this channel regularly but have not subscribed, please do so by hitting the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. It will really help the channel out. Thanks. My sharpening gear was built over time, and different pieces were chosen based on what I needed to sharpen and where I was doing the sharpening. The primary types of knives I sharpen are fixed blades, folding knives, parangs, and axes. For general knife maintenance and honing, I have a Japanese whetstone that has a 1000 grit on one side and 6000 grit on the other side. It also has this nice silicone base which holds the stone in place, and this keeps it from sliding when you place it into the wooden base. So this size is pretty good because it works for smaller knives as well as bigger knives. So with whetstones, you will soak it in water for about 10 minutes before you use it. So this whetstone is generally used for maintenance and honing. Now, if I really need to repair minor nicks, I have this 800 grit diamond plate. So this will take off more material than the 1000 and 6000 grit of the whetstone. It's also got this base plate for it to hold securely in place. Now, just as important for knife sharpness maintenance is stropping. So I do have a couple of leather strops. This one is mounted on the back of this diamond plate. I've also got a newer paddle over here, and this size is great for parangs or machetes which are larger, and this is double-sided, so there is one which has a rougher side of leather and one which is smoother for even more fine stropping. And when you strop, you do need some compound, which I have over here. I strop way more than I sharpen, and generally if I strop my blades regularly, I do not even need to sharpen them. For axes, I use a sharpening puck. I've got 3 over here, but generally only use 2. This is the Lansky puck, and it came with a purchase from one of the Condor products. So this particular sharpening puck is 120 grit and 280 on the other side. So it really, I think it's a bit rough. So I do have another one which I use most, and this is a 200 and 400 grit puck. So I think this helps to take away some of the minor nicks, especially when I'm in the field for axes, and then I can smoothen it out with this. And for knives, I still can use this side, like a machete, I still can use the 400. So I find this more useful. Now at a home base, if I'm sharpening, then I have this 400 and 800 grit puck, and this is even better for finer work. So I generally find that Lansky puck just a bit too rough, and you can't get the fine edge that you might be looking for. I do carry a puck out to the field if I think I'll be using an axe a lot, or my machete, or for camping for an extended period. And then this is how I carry the puck. So this is designed as a coin purse, or maybe marketed as a coin purse, but it just perfectly fits the puck, and that gets zippered in, and there are multiple attachments. You can hook it onto something with this carabiner, or there's a molly attachment as well, or you can remove it completely and you can just carry it in your bag. So very versatile, but keeps the puck safe from knocking to anything and chipping as well. So I really like that. For field sharpening in the jungle, I do not want to bring the large stones with bases in my pack. So I carry this double-sided diamond plate, which is 400 grit on one side and 1000 grit on the other. So this works very well for me to do touch-up in the field. It doesn't take up much space, and this goes into my survival and bushcraft belt. I also have this tiny pocket-sized diamond plate, and this is really an emergency sharpener, which is part of my parang survival kit. I also carry a leather strop, which has been pre-covered with compound as well. So this is kept in the bag, kept in my belt, and while it's not as good as something that's mounted on a paddle or a wooden surface, when you're out in the field, it is better than nothing. I do have 2 other portable sharpening devices that I've tried, but personally I do not find them as effective as other systems, or maybe I'm just not using them right. So this is the Worksharp pocket sharpener. You've got a diamond plate over here, you've got ceramic over here, you've also got these Torx bit driver hits, which is pretty useful. And then over here, I've got the Lansky pocket sharpener. So you do have various forms of sharpening. There's also this file over here. You know, well thought out, I found, but I just couldn't touch up my blades as well as I liked. But maybe I'm not using it right, as I mentioned. And you have to be really careful if you're using something like this carbide sharpener. It can take out a lot of material from your knives. But do let me know if you use these and you find good results. I'd love to know, so let me know in the comments below. Well, that's it. My various hand sharpening tools for knives as a hobbyist or weekend warrior. I should mention that if I really need to fix major damages or reprofile a blade, I will bring it to a professional. So what sharpening system do you use at home and when out field? Let me know in the comments below. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like the content in general, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.